Good morning, everybody. I don't have my glasses on. I was kind of running around. And I was watching Jen's live. This is all Good Times Homestead's fault. I'm just kidding. I was already kind of running around. But thank you, everybody, for being here. I hope everybody's doing well and having a terrific Tuesday. Y'all look at my shirt. I got a shirt from Janet at Homestead Where You Are, just in case you missed the mail call. I like repping my YouTube family shirts. I might have to go get my glasses so that I can see you guys. Hoorah, Devil Dog. Hey there, Backlash. Hey, Al. Score one with the big guy. Hey, y'all. Nicole. Hello, Homo sapiens. Okay, we got Papa Jesse. Hey there. I'm starting to wonder, guys, if he loves me anymore. I don't know. I wouldn't even know how surgery went and everything if it wasn't for the fact that I've heard him talking about it everywhere. And he's expected to love me. Is he not? Yeah, he is. My producer says Papa Jesse's expected to love me, but he might have like a personal vendetta with me right now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I love Papa Jesse. That's what I know. So, I just came over from Good Times with Jen and Steve. See? It's Jen's fault. It's Jen's fault. Yeah, no, she went live and she like never goes live. So I was like, what's this about? And see, it never, like when you're home on the YouTube page and it'll say like a list of lives to the side, it'll have those little like parentheses looking things. I guess it's like a streaming mark, but it's like a double parentheses in red and it'll show like who's live right now. Well, that didn't come up on my laptop side of things, but it gave me a notification on my phone and I'm like, how did I miss that? So I just like clicked into it right quick and I was like, I missed the whole thing because I was in Chuck's Life with Belinda and Chuck, and then I was in Miss Ann's, and then I was like, how did I miss this? I don't know. But anyhow, I caught the end of it anyhow, so I'll have to go back and watch her make some pumpkin pancakes. Um, I wanted to say that Janet Homestead, where you are, I mess it up every time. I'm pretty sure it's Tuesdays at 4. Please, if you would, Jesse, if you would please drop a link to Janet Homestead where you are. She goes live every Tuesday. It's either 4 or 5. I know she goes live and then there's like consecutive lives after that, all in order. So she only goes for an hour. She doesn't do like me and ramble on for, she's pretty like my lives are pretty chill, come hang out, whatever. We might talk about whatever, you'll have no idea. But hers are pretty, focused and objective based. You're going to learn something. She's all about preparing. When you go in there, you're probably going to learn some things. She usually drops some tips and tricks for content creators. So you guys go check out Janet at Homestead where you are. She's pretty awesome. I think she's got like 700 and some odd subs. So yeah, let's bump her on up there. If you don't have her already, please go check out Janet at Homestead where you are. She goes live once a week and she's always dropping some good information. And I'll learn something every time I go in her live. So yeah, y'all go check her out. And Rebecca, I had on my hat this morning. It was so cold. It was like 80 degrees the other day here. Just like 2 days ago it was 80 degrees. And then this morning I went outside and it was 40 degrees. And I was like, it was cold. I went to take out the dogs. And embarrassingly so, I mean, sometimes I just get up and I start my morning routine and I'm not exactly like suited up or anything. That's to say it, you know, politely. But and so I walked outside and I was just like, I felt it in my bones. It was cold. But anywho, I'm thankful for my hat, Rebecca, and I'm pretty stoked about wearing it. Hey, Miss Viola, my granny's garden. Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, y'all hit that like button if you will. I appreciate you. Granny's. Oh, my granny's garden. I thought you was calling me a granny. Not yet. Hey, Al. Hey, Rita's Roost. Thank you for being here, Rita. Thank you, Jen. I'm glad you made it. Woo! Hey, Joe. Garden State Gardener. Fellow Earthling. Scott's here. Glad to see that. Hey, Mr. Charles. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, now you're gonna have to like squish them in envelopes and send them out for sure. Hey, Melody at Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. I'm so glad you made it. That's awesome. It's good to see you here. When you go live, Melody, I miss your lives a lot because they're late for me. I'm like, I go to bed like an old person. Like my bedtime, I mean, if it's 9 o'clock and I'm not in the bed, something's wrong. Um, but in my defense, because I think your live is on Sunday night, and I have a hard time making the night lives because Eric gets up. Well, he used to have to be at work at 6, so then that means he was going to get up at 4:30, no later. Now he's taking this lead man position, and he's been having to be there at 5, so that means he's going to get up at 3:30, no later. So we have to be, and I get up and I make his coffee and I pack his bag and stuff. So we have to be up rather early, and so we try to get in bed early, or else he's working 12 and 13-hour shifts on little to no sleep, and that's no good. So, I mean, I guess I didn't have to share all of that. I just wanted you to know it's not because I don't want to see your lives, but it's just because, um, you know, we have to go to bed pretty early on weeknights and nights like Sunday night when there's going to be work the next morning. Um, Not so much for school anymore because I homeschool Emma, so, you know, we don't really have to be in bed early, for school the next day because really she could sleep in, right? She doesn't have a live or anything until sometimes 10, every day at 11, but, on Mondays at 10, so really not so much for school, but for work. In Eric's case, we have to get on in bed pretty early. Sheppy Bradshaw, hello. We live in a very small house as well, so it's not like he can just go on to bed and I can go on about my business and, it not bother him because we live in a really you know, tight-knit family here. We live in pretty close quarters, so, um, you know, you can't really do anything without hearing in the next room. Yeah. Can't wait to get a real homestead where we're not renting. When we buy, we will definitely, I don't care if it's a mobile home on a piece of land. I just want, bedrooms on the other end of the house and, more space. If we don't want to like hear each other breathe for a second, we'll be able to go to different spaces. Um, you know, I think it'll help us out a lot, just all the way around. Um, hey Sheppy. Hey Dee. Thank you for coming in. Did you call him like I did? Uh, I'm not sure. I'm missing something. Hey, Aunt Kathy. Are you talking about Jesse? Oh, probably not. Maybe it's me. I'm probably slacking on my adopted daughter skills. Hey, Susan. Thank you for coming in. David Hunt. Y'all, David Hunt plays some beautiful music. I know y'all seen him probably on my community tab. I don't know, you might be like me, who every time I see something off of somebody's community tab, unless I go directly to that person's channel and look for their community tab, it's like when I see a post from a community tab, it's from 2 days ago, and I'm like, oh, gee, that does me a lot of good, you know. But if you check out my community tab, I've dropped David Hunt's videos a lot when he's going live. He does go live at 5 a.m. in the morning, my time. I think 6 his time. But it is 5 a.m. on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But it's very relaxing if you like to listen to it's. I mean, he plays piano and he plays gospel music, so it's a win-win. So it's very relaxing. He doesn't sing as much as he should. You should sing more, David. But it is just very relaxing. And he has the most, even my mom said that he has the most mesmerizing voice. Like, when he's talking, it's just like he's just so calm and just has this real, mesmerizing voice. Like even I mean, I could fall back asleep just listening to him, not even when he's playing the piano. So he just has this about him that's very peaceful. And so if you need more of that in your life, go check out David Hunt. Thank you for dropping a link there, Scott. Guru Soft. Hi. I think you're new here. Good to have you. Hey, DJ. Thank you for coming in. Eric from Kansas. Howdy do. Yeah, an hour. His lives are an hour long. Yo, North Texas barbecue. All right, my green lawn. Thank you guys for coming in here. Huge support being shown. I surely appreciate it. I'm right at I think it's the last time I checked, it was 2,300 watch hours, and I appreciate that. I think I'm at 640 subs at 2,300 watch hours. So that's what my goal is, to kind of be caught up in watch hours with my subs. And that way, when I hit 1K, I'll be at the 4,000 watch hours. So I truly support. I know Dave Collier has been watching my playlist. I appreciate you people who are taking the time to watch my playlist, or just when I post, watching it, giving me a full watch. I truly appreciate y'all. I really do. I know that I don't always know who it is, because sometimes the most loyal people don't just show up and make a comment, before they even watch the video. Sometimes people don't comment at all, and I understand that. And I know that there's people out there that are watching and supporting me, and I appreciate you for doing so. Yes, it was chilly this morning, Byron. Hello, Byron. Hello, Linda. Yeah, it's funny because I don't know what I'm doing, but I appreciate it. I already smashed that like button. It won't let me do it again. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate the one time. Hey, Coastal. I am having a good day. Thank you. I had some of that delicious cinnamon vanilla sugar that CNC Farm sent me. It is so good. I love it. I love making a piece of toast, spreading some butter on it, and sprinkling that cinnamon vanilla sugar on it. It's good stuff. Hey, Danny, do you know if anyone goes live at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern today on Tuesdays? I'm not the one to ask about that. You'll want to ask Devil Dog or Jesse. I'm not real hip. I'm just, I know somebody's going live because I get the notification. I'm not real good at keeping up with all that unless I write it down. I have to write everything down, or I hardly know what I did yesterday. So I'm sorry that I might not be much help with that. Hey there, Barry. Thank you for coming in. Laura, thank you for being here. Backlash Fisherman is doing the dishes. All right, I just making sure I didn't miss anybody. Hey, Mr. Charles, thank you for coming in. Thank you for your service. Just trying to get caught up in the chat here. All right, so I didn't really get to talk about, because last week was my giveaway, right? And so I didn't really get to talk much about what happened the weekend before that Tuesday. So not this last weekend, but the weekend before that. It was a really jam-packed weekend. Well, Thursday night, Friday night, we helped park for the scouts for the fair, and then Saturday, there was a fly-in. It was just like there's nothing to do all year round. The kids hang out in the Walmart parking lot, and there's nothing to do, and like then all in one weekend there was like four events, the fly-in, there was an antiquity sale, there was the county fair, and the frog level festival, which only happens one time a year. All of those things are only one time a year, and they were all crammed in one weekend. So of course scouts has a part in just about all of that. So we were like divide and conquer, right? We were going everywhere trying to, and they had a football game that they were supposed to be parking for. So we didn't park at the football game this last weekend. That's our drive this weekend. But we did help park at the fair, and then we got to go to the fair. So that was cool. But that's Saturday night. I'm getting ahead of myself. So Saturday during the day, I was working on the food truck and Enema helped with selling we actually sold plates or sandwich bags of like actually paper bags, not necessarily plates, but it's a plate because it has, either a cheeseburger, hamburger, hot dog, or barbecue sandwich in it with some chips and a cookie and a drink, but we were selling plates in a brown bag and had a little stand set up there at the fly-in and so the fly-in was pretty cool. There was all kinds of planes, old and new that were there. Emma got to ride in an airplane, so that was pretty cool, a little personal airplane. I couldn't tell you exactly what kind it was, but it was super fun. She was super nervous, but she had a lot of fun. And so that was a great time. Then we went over to the festival and we kind of missed the festival, which that was the first year they had done that. Usually, when they have the Frog Level Festival, they have it from in the morning until in the nighttime. But if I had a hunch, if I had to guess what happened, it was the Alabama football game, and so everybody shut down at about 4 o'clock. So by the time we had got done at the fly-in, that was pretty much wrapped up. So we walked around at it for a little bit to see if we had, you know, if we were able to see anything that we didn't miss. And I was trying to look and see if I could find this picture of Emma at the fly-in. So we did miss the festival pretty much, but then we went to the fair, and I had good company at the fair. Emma had a great time. We had a great time. We got to eat lots of goodies. Like I made sure and eat like all the fair goodies. I mean, I had it all except for the caramel apple. I didn't have a caramel apple, but I did have funnel cake, nachos and cheese, the pretzel that's smothered in butter and salt, and then you dip it in cheese, all that good stuff. So that was awesome. Yeah, I'm going to share my screen right quick and show you these pictures from when Emma went to the fly-in if you would like to see. All right. Hoping that y'all can see my screen. Let's see. So that's her and her friend Delilah and Kenley from the Scouts. They're all in Scouts. So they have this young flyer. It's like a program. See that was the plane that she flew in there. Yeah. So that was neat. So she was a little bit nervous, but she had a great time. So that was cool. She got to fly in a plane, so she was pretty excited about that. Let me see if I'm missing anything that anybody's trying to tell me. Yeah, and the fair was super fun. Lots of fun. I'll be thinking that I'm caught up, and then I scroll down to the bottom of the chat, and then it's like, just kidding. No. Hey, T Hand Homestead, thank you for coming in. CNC, I was just talking about you. Hey, Jamie's Country Living, thank you for being here. I usually make it to the lives if I can. I'll have to put the playlist on. Yeah, no worries. I mean, just y'all being here and, participating in my lives and whatnot. I mean, I truly appreciate it. Um, So then the next day after the fair, I didn't go with them. My mom took her, but she got to go to a pumpkin patch, and so that was truly fun. She had a lot of fun. I got a lot of good pictures from that. Mama sent me. And then Monday, I got to spend some time with my sister and my niece and nephews, so that was good. It's just been kind of busy. As far as the homestead, I have some little spaghetti squash that's about this big that's coming up. So I'm pretty excited about that. Ones that I just planted for the fall. Um, but other than that, not much new going on in the homestead. I'm gonna have to what are the kids being for Halloween? Well, actually, for Halloween, well, Halloween is on a Monday, but you actually would celebrate it on Saturday, Sunday night, or Hallows Eve, so to speak, on Sunday night. And we won't be here. We're actually going, well, we might be, but I don't know what time we'll be getting back Sunday, but I know that the 28th through the 30th, there's a 100 year celebration for the Black Warrior Council. which is the scouts here for all of, I believe it's Northwestern Alabama, the Black Warrior Council for, so that's what Emma's a part of, the scouts. And it's their 100th year celebration. And so that's going to be at Moundville Archaeological Park. So we're going to actually camp there for the 100th year celebration. And so that's the 28th through the 30th. So I'm sorry to report that that will also be the time that the Milton trip is. And I will not get to go to that, but that's okay because there will be plenty of meetups to come. And there's only one 100th year anniversary of the Black Warrior Council. So I'm going to go to that and we're going to have a good time. And I'm sorry that I won't be able to get to meet Miss Andale or Gary or any of those. But Gary's really in Mississippi. If we wanted to meet, we can make that happen. But I know that I was planning originally on going to that Milton, Florida meetup, and now I'm not, but that is okay. So I'm sorry to anybody that might be disappointing news. Thanks. Everyone go over to. Oh no. Did he drop down overnight? No. So Wednesday, I built Emma a desk, so that's pretty cool. So instead of having to hear me run my trap while I'm doing this whole live, while she's sitting in the kitchen in her live, because she has a live also every day at 11, every weekday at 11, she has a live for each class, like each day. So instead of her having to like try to focus over me talking, she's in there in her room with her headset on, and it's a little bit further from me, and that way she can focus and I can focus as well, and that works out. And she has her own little space now. Give me a second. My dogs are so that's pretty exciting that she has her own little space, and it's in her room. It's her little personal desk space. I assembled that desk Wednesday. So if y'all are interested in seeing that, you can go over to Al Chafe My Back Step and you can see me assemble that because I actually assembled it on his live Wednesday. And so that was fun. So I went up there and I was like, Al, I'm not going to be able to make it. Uh, I'm actually busy. I was just going to talk to him for a bit before the live. But he was like, might as well stay. It's real life, right? Which is what we do here. We're not trying to put on a facade or anything. I mean, we have real lives, and we have real goals, and we're just sharing them with you guys. And so that's what it is. But I successfully, after 2 hours, and Devil Dog giving me a lot of flack about it, I successfully put together the desk, and it's working well. It hasn't collapsed or anything. She's in there using it now. So, it's all working out, right? Yeah. Okay, no worries. I'm on the big screen. I'm on TV, guys. I'm famous. Thank you, Score One with the big guy. I appreciate you. Hey, Kenny and Debbie. Yeah, well, yeah. She must be talking about the chat. I'm talking fast because I'm trying to like cover a lot of ground, and I don't want you guys to be like, "Can you get on with it?" I'm just trying to bring this information to you. One, before I forget what I was gonna say, and two, I don't wanna, I don't wanna sit here being like, and then y'all get bored with me. So just trying to deliver it as quickly and efficiently as possible. And then I usually after my lives I like to have some friends up here and talk about maybe what they got going on. And so I'm just gonna tell y'all what I have to tell you, and then that's pretty much it. So what did that bring us to? Wednesday? Um, Yeah, I don't know, not much going on the homestead front, I mean, I'm gonna have to cover my tomatoes because it's gonna freeze tonight. First estimated frost was October 21st through 31st, and it's October 18th, and I'm gonna get my first frost It's my best friend's birthday today. I need to tell her happy birthday. Um, so yeah. See, this is what I didn't want to do. But that's pretty much it. Like this weekend, we had Eli and I got to spend some time with him. We went to a fall festival. That was fun at the church. And so there was a lot of fun activities. There was like this huge Connect Four game that me and Eli got to play. And then they had like big blow up slide and stuff. It was fun stuff. So, and then we cooked out Sunday night. That was fun. Okay, it says he's at 1K now. So if y'all want to go over to Devil Dog and make sure he gets above and beyond, do that. Because he applied for his monetization yesterday, so he'll need to keep up those hours in order to, keep up those subs in order to get approved. Yes.
Hi.
Danny question mark.
Yeah, at that point, your screen just went to your logo for a minute. It was like you turned your camera off for a second.
Yeah, I said, hold on just a second. I was tending my
Oh,
dogs.
I missed that. Okay,
Yeah.
I was just like, Danny? I missed that completely. Where did you go?
They went to barking on me. And I was like, I was trying to just talk over them until they stopped, and then they just never stopped. They kept on barking, so I figured I'd go see what they were barking about.
Hey,
Laura.
Hello.
How is everybody?
Good.
Good. How you doing, Al?
Good. I had to put my hat on today because I still got little bits of hair stuck out everywhere.
I know. My husband gets that hair too right here, and he's like, "My hair is touching my ears." I'm like, "Well, that's what
I don't
happens
mind that.
with a little beard like that."
I don't mind the hair touching my ears. It just looks funny when it's stuck out. It looks like a pair of wings.
He can't stand it touching his ears. He used to be tie it all the time, and it's not this hair that's touching his. It's the beard hair that gets a little bit too long.
This stuff right here.
Yeah. He's like, trim it, trim it, trim it. So, how you doing, Danny?
Vandal the land. I was trying to make sure I acknowledged everybody here. I think I've pretty much said hey to everybody.
Hooga. Did you say hi to Hooga?
No, Hooga.
Hooga.
G23 just came in.
Hooga Homestead's here. G23's here. Thank you.
Good to see you, G23. I don't think
he said I'm late. He said I'm late. Let's start over. Oh.
Hey, Jen. Sorry, Jen.
Hi.
Are my pumpkin pancakes ready yet?
They're all ready.
Oh, yum.
I'm gonna start
How many are in the mail?
I'm gonna start mailing them, squishing them in envelopes. Here they come.
Hey there,
I wonder what kind of shape it'll be in by the time one gets here.
Oh,
I'm really gonna. Is that?
You're breaking up a little bit, Jen.
Breaking up just a little bit.
Breaking up a little bit.
I think the kids are going to get to them all before that can even be shipped out, right?
Probably. Well, I've already eaten like 4 of them, so.
Oh, yeah.
But putting them with this.
I was going to tell Devil Dog he shouldn't have went to bed.
Well, he's awake. He was just in Jen's live, so I was like, Devil Dog's awake before noon. I was so surprised.
Well, he's here.
Here now.
Yeah,
he's here now, but he went down 12. He dropped by 12. He went under the 1K.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking. Oh, it was before the night was over?
No, well, when he got up this morning, it was below the 1K, but he got 2 more people, so he's back at 1K again.
Yeah, he should be back up. Yeah, that's what they were saying, is that he's back up. Mona did what? Thank you for coming. Hand me down outdoors. I said that already, but I don't think y'all heard me. Wick, thank you for being here. Linda, I think I said hey to her already. Yeah, there's Hooga. Y'all, I'm just so behind in the chat that I didn't see y'all.
Oops.
So one of the good things with me, I get tangled up. I'm either watching the chat a lot and not paying attention to what's going on up on the panel, or I'm up
Right.
on panel and paying attention to panel and not looking after chat. So Nicole is usually here beside me looking after chat.
All right, I'm all caught up. So what's going on, guys, on the panel?
Hi, Danny. How are you? I'm
Hey,
going to send
Al.
you to see what I said to
Didn't
you.
see you there. I'm just kidding.
Did you see what I said I was going to send you?
uh,
No. That's okay. It was going pretty quick there when I put it on. I said, I'm going to send you a snowsuit for these chilly
Oh, yeah.
70-degree mornings, you know?
It was 40 degrees, not 70. It was for real cold.
Yeah,
Why
well,
watch you at 70 sitting down with a sweater on? Bundle it up in a hoodie.
Yeah, so imagine how cold I felt like it was when it was 40. I
Well,
walked
Yes, I'm really
outside.
degrees. 31 degrees this morning here in
Yeah,
Arkansas.
that's
Already
see, that's what it'll be tonight. So I've got to go out there and cover up my tomatoes because they're not frost hardy, and I've got green tomatoes on there that are just now, coming. I don't want them to be. I don't want them to die.
Everybody's getting their green tomatoes and letting them ripen inside. Just do that.
Yeah.
No, but they're not even. They haven't reached their max potential yet.
They're not big
They
enough.
haven't grown
Want
up.
bigger.
Yeah.
Good luck. I'm dipping my pumpkin pancake in eggnog. It's amazing. No syrup needed.
Don't
No
say eggnog too loud. Emma will be in here.
eggnog. It's in the stores. Buy it. You got to buy it as soon as you see it
I'm muting you.
because it sells out immediately, right? You got to buy it as soon as you see it.
It sells out pretty quick here, too.
It does.
I used to like.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, but usually you wait until they're starting to turn a little before you. I don't know.
We got Andale Homestead just stopped in. And
Hey,
Dave
Miss
Collier.
Ann.
And back to
Hello.
nature.
She always knows just what to say. Like, I know that there's like 70 something other people there besides me, but I feel like every time she goes live, it's just for me. Like,
She's just talking right to you.
like she's
Janet
just talking
Homestead's
to
where you
me.
are just stopped in, too.
Like, the
Wick.
Lord just spoke to her and was like, this is what Danny needs to hear today.
Wick,
Yeah.
I made a live right before this. The pumpkin pancakes. It's up right now. And I'm time lapsing right now, making the rest of them. And you're on my time lapse video.
Nice.
Danny.
See, she says it is Danny with hearts. She could have been like, you're delusional.
It's all for Danny.
I'll be back in just a few minutes, guys. I got an important phone call.
Okay, we'll miss you. All right.
Thanks, Wick.
Stone Wolf. Hey, Tony. Thank you for coming in. Yes. See, 47 degrees.
And
Pumpkin pancakes. Well, so you got your work cut out for you now at the end of the day today to cover up all your plants.
No, I don't have to cover up all of them, just my 4 tomato plants. Because
Oh, it's
everything
only
else is it's frost hardy, like my brassicas and stuff and my spaghetti squash. That's all pretty frost hardy, so I don't have to cover any of those. Are fall plants, but tomatoes not necessarily. I was just taking a risk with growing those. So, but I'm stubborn and I don't want them to die. So, hey, there's Terry.
well, you put a bit of work into it. You want to get something out of it. You don't want them to all die out.
I'm back.
Hey, Miss Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca.
I just wanted to say something. I got my community tab yesterday.
Yes. Awesome.
Sweet.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Just moving. I can't see it.
I had checked earlier and it wasn't there, and I checked an hour later and it was.
That's sweet.
DJ is being mean.
I'm good, Janet. I have on your shirt. I love it. Thank you so much. And it's black. Oh, I love it.
That is cool. That's a neat shirt.
And Chris and Larry
Back to
Homestead sent me
nature.
some little cow earrings. And so I
Aw.
could really wear those with this because it has like a little
Yes.
arm handles on it. I was thinking, what am I going to wear cow earrings with? Like, what? I don't know what would match with that. But now I have a shirt with a cow on it. So hey, it's
Now
meant to
you can
be.
wear your cow earrings to match this
Destiny is all,
and go to the farmer's market.
right? I wish I knew where one was. That'd be awesome. Hey, Camp Silky. Thank you for coming in. Dave, I saw you. I just waved. Y'all, if I'm like, I don't want to interrupt my panel, even though I do all too often and I don't mean to, but I don't want to interrupt them. So, like, if I just put your name up there and I wave, that's me waving at you, trying to acknowledge you.
Hey, Wick.
It's kind of a great idea, you know?
Dave said he's waving back.
Yeah, he's waving at me.
Hey, our new land. How you doing?
Yeah,
The team
Jen's just
wave.
going to keep waving.
Keep waving.
Yes.
Hey,
Just-
Joe's in here. He might have us up there doing the I'm sexy
Yeah.
and I know it.
Everybody's waving.
The trick to the Garden State Gardener is you have your mouth closed in the
Yeah.
Otherwise, your mouth always open. So everybody close your mouths.
See what I mean? We're missing somebody. Y'all see who we're missing?
We're missing Jesse.
Yeah. You see how this panel is missing somebody?
Yep.
I'm feeling like there's a hole in my heart. I'm like, what have I done?
There's Jesse
Wow.
and Lisa.
It's not you, it's them.
No, it's not them. They're perfect, so it must be me.
Hello, hand-me-down.
Rich New Design. Hello.
Hello, Rich New Design.
Hi, Rich New Design.
Why is everyone waving like a queen? I don't know, because we're special. Hey, Rusty Bent but not broken. That's something else I wanted to say. Okay, I have a couple more shout outs. Just gonna throw them in here right quick. Rusty Bent but not broken is doing a fur baby challenge. He has the information up on his page. Also, With the Flock has a pumpkin carving contest going on. So y'all want to go over to her page and see. She has it's like 3 videos back. She has the information about that pumpkin carving contest.
Carving contest.
And all you have to do is pretty much. We have a Scott. All you have to do is.
Hey,
pretty much
Scott.
What?
That's who else was missing.
Well,
Yeah.
I figured I'd come up because if not, I'd hear about it. So
Well, you're a busy guy, man.
no,
You are busy.
You don't look like you're. I mean, you don't sound like you're feeling any better.
yeah, I'm actually feeling wonderful. I don't look any hell, but yeah, no, it's half a week left. That's all I got, and then I'll either be elected or I'll be full-time YouTube.
Oh,
Well, full-time YouTube isn't all that bad.
Oh, it is whenever you get money.
yeah.
But
Well, Jesse would say, since he's not here, I'll say it for him, that you need to go on a road trip. That's what
That's
he would say.
Jesse's answer for everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
and that's it. But you see, they're retired. I'm medically retired.
Yeah.
They had an extra 20 years to save to travel.
Uh-oh, Joe's done it. He said video.
Oh, I
was
knew
good
he
today.
would.
Oh, no.
He's probably got Jen over there with her pancakes. Look.
Yep.
We're gonna have to keep an eye out for that.
Where's the pancakes?
Garden State Garden did it again. With all of us on panel.
I'm actually just updating my address. I've got my US address going up very shortly.
Nice.
So
Cool.
it is live. It's ready to go. And yeah,
Yeah, no worries.
I'm networking.
Hey, Rusty Band.
Rusty
awesome.
bent but not broken. Thank you for joining my channel.
So woke up this morning
Thank
and
you for
here
joining, Jane.
Hey, Stone Wolf.
Nicole only has like 40 odd subscribers. Turns out she gets the message, oh, you can make your custom URL now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who is
Yeah,
that?
I had to wait till I got to 100 for that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. When they send out the custom URL thing, they recently said that you don't even have to have 100 to do that. So
Yeah, it's like as soon as you start it now, you can get your custom URL.
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And please, as a moderator, please go do it, because it takes so much extra time whenever we're dropping links to go start changing. And where if you edit your URL, it's just click a cut and paste. We can go through, 10 people in a minute. It just speeds our time way up.
Yeah. Byron at 12 Stones Ranch, he's got like 2,500 subs or whatever and still doesn't have a custom URL. So this is me calling you out, Byron. You need to change your custom URL.
Well, I really believe one of these mornings I'm going to wake up and Nicole is going to have a community tab, but I'm still not.
Hey, I'm subbed to Nicole. I'm just saying.
I know, but this is the sad thing. She doesn't even have any
I think
content.
they're bringing down the number for that too. The community tab.
Yeah, somebody
Down to
said 300, but there's people with less than 300 subs that have gotten the community tab.
I know. They changed that right after I got enough subs to have a community tab. I mean, I just got my community tab like a month ago,
Hey,
and now they
Skippy.
change it. You can have a community tab no matter how many subs you have. Of course.
Well, I'm almost
sorry.
at the number for the community tab, the 500. So,
And I don't
but I still don't have it. It's because I'm
Because
Canadian.
I'm
Because
seeing
you're Canadian.
it's true. I've seen it. 250 is the cutoff for the American sub, and nobody in Canada I've seen get the community.
Yeah, we can't hear you at all, Scott.
You're breaking up on us.
You're breaking
Yeah.
up, Scott.
Like, oh,
You guys inform
Hey,
me of
Bella.
what TT is. Because I know IG is Instagram. What is TT?
TikTok.
God.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't have any of those.
I don't TikTok.
Thank you, Dave.
There, what
Hey,
about,
Gary.
is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you have advanced features enabled on your channel, you'll end up getting the community tab regardless of connection count. Okay, so what's advanced features? Y'all,
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time here. I don't know what any of this stuff is.
I don't know what the advanced features is too. I'm in the same boat.
I'll
You're breaking up again, Scott.
yeah, I'll
No.
You're probably stepping down and then coming back.
Yeah, I think it's gonna reset or something and then come back.
Hey Ted, Off the Hook Outdoors. Did you see where
Hey,
Emma got a board finally? So she put it right beside her desk, and I uploaded some shorts. I had to do it in like 3 parts, but she was putting on all her stickers because I had extra stickers, and then I had people that specifically were like, give Emma this sticker. So so she put up all her little stickers onto her board, so she was pretty
Linda
excited
Peterson.
about that. Hey Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Not you.
I'm already there.
Not you. Nobody's talking to you.
Hey Nicole with an H and Nicole without an H. Hey,
She
Nicole
doesn't
with an
spell
H.
it. Neither one of them spell it with a H.
2 L's.
Nicole has 2 L's in her name. This Nicole only has 1.
Oh, you're right. Okay, Nicole with 2 L's and Nicole with 1 L. My
And then there's
bad.
Nicole with no L's.
Look, Al, I don't need any more help looking crazy, okay?
Are you sure? I was just trying to blend in.
Okay, it's not a specified number. You just have to have a channel with history to get the community tab. Well, you have history, Al, so
Yeah, I have history.
Have patience. They know you're being impatient. They can hear you. They're listening.
That's what it is. They know I
Okay.
want it, so they're just intentionally holding it back.
okay, studio, settings, channel, feature, eligibility. Excuse me.
Advanced features. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about, I guess. You know, for the advanced features, he's explaining how to do that.
I don't have any.
So I'll keep this up while everybody gets their stuff situated.
Oh, got it.
Studio settings, channel, and advanced.
I'm at Garden State Gardener. Because
Or if anybody needs to write that down, you know, if you're like me and can't remember anything without writing it down.
Oh gosh. Oh no, you got YouTube already open.
This is what I do. I just take a picture of it.
Yeah, just take a picture of the screen. That's
Yep.
well, I hate that, Scott. I would like for you to come back up. Hey,
I
Jackson.
scribbled it down on a piece of paper, so I'm just gonna go and have a look here now.
Hey, Jackson.
quiet listener.
Well, I don't think I have your sticker yet, Janet. So if you send, do I
I
have
don't
your
have your sticker either, Janet.
If you send Emma one, I would like for you to send me one. Okay, that's the deal. Y'all can't send Emma a sticker without me getting one too. I have my own board, you know. I'm my own person. Y'all know how that is. Like once you have children, you
Sign in
disregard
on
the
the
parent.
Oh, sign on the line.
I
Nothing
did.
is about you
Little
anymore.
kitchen?
It's been that way for going on 12 years now.
Maybe I'll do it this way.
Quiet listener. Hello.
Shh.
Be very, very quiet.
Quiet.
No, she plays the flute and reads stories. It's actually pretty cool.
Who can
I'm
guess?
sure it is. What is that?
Guess.
Sweet
Like the name-
potato.
It's a bean.
It's the tiniest sweet potato ever.
Oh my gosh. That's so
I know because I pulled a couple of those the other day. Isn't it cute? Isn't it just a cute little thing?
No, your potatoes look good. Hold on, Laura. Let me show you.
Oh,
Don't-
man.
What?
Like an appendix.
Yeah, it is.
I'll just plant it.
Yep.
Should I eat it? Raw sweet potato is actually good for you.
Is it really?
You can eat raw sweet potato. Yes.
This
Not
is the
like-
biggest potato I was able to grow.
Nice.
These are the two biggest.
The biggest sweet potato I grew was like this,
Nice.
just a fat.
These were the other potatoes. So they were itty bitty. I'm saying, you know,
Those
That's
are great.
actually good size.
I planted
That's not
potatoes
bad.
and I only got 5.
Did you grow it organically?
We're
That's
gonna
not bad.
starve. No, I grew them from store-bought potatoes.
Yeah, but did you
Yeah.
spray pesticides on it?
What now?
Did you spray pesticides on the plant?
Negative.
Then you're
I
great.
don't do any pesticides. All I do is DE.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's food.
I would like to show you guys something that a channel that I follow. Look at that huge carrot.
That's incredible.
Is
That was in Wyoming.
Is that a hand or an arm holding it?
That's a hand and arm.
It's wow. It's
So
large.
Yeah, that makes me wonder, is it woody inside?
yeah.
Hey, Jake Hudson. Hey, Tony. Should I eat this little sweet potato? I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, I tried to go raw for a while, and you can shred sweet potato and put it in your salad, and it's really good for you. I'm gonna eat it.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it tastes good.
Tastes good raw? That's
Yeah.
interesting.
So do you just leave scrub the skin and just leave it on and grate it?
Yeah, I just
'Cause
wash it.
when I do carrots, I don't peel them.
Yeah, it's like carrots. Especially when
Yeah, I
they're
had to go check, Janet, but I don't have your sticker. If I did, it would be on my board. And I
Guess
don't
what
have
it tastes like?
So maybe I'll just do that with my smaller ones. Most of mine are pretty big, but I've got a couple little weeny ones like that.
Tastes like a sweet potato.
Thank you, Dave. I called
That's
you
cool,
out.
Jen.
I think it was before you got here, but I was bragging on you, running my playlist. I appreciate you. Hey there, quiet listener. Yeah, she plays like the the Native American flute, not the flute, but like the the pretty one.
Yeah. Well, the flute is pretty too.
I mean, yeah, but it's a different. It's
I'm
not.
just messing with you.
Yeah, I play the flute in band, so I know.
Sweet potato
Hey,
fries.
Tony.
It's just a different tone that's kind of more pleasing to the.
Yeah, it's more soothing.
Yeah.
I can never remember Kettle Kitchen's first name.
Yes, it's Tony.
Tony. Okay.
There's some real sweet potatoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you need the link. See, I'm behind in chat, so here. There's the link.
Don't eat the end.
Native American flute. Yeah, that's
Yes, it is me. How are you doing?
That's what I said. I was just
Mother up
behind in
here.
the chat, so I didn't see
Okay, who plays the
what you
Native?
said. What now?
Who is it that plays the Native American flute?
Quiet listener.
Oh, quiet.
Hey, Jonathan, Bailey's God Service. Yeah, I listen to her every once in a while. I try to tune in.
Bailey, yes. It's Laura.
And she reads too. Like, she'll read stories to you.
Cool. Jesse, I bought those at the store.
No, Dave, but I appreciate you lying to me. But those potatoes are embarrassing.
They are not embarrassing. Not at all.
I don't know if that worked, but I reset my phone.
Okay,
You
cool.
sound great.
Sound good now.
Sound good, look good.
Hi, Randy.
Norman. Sorry, guys.
Hey, Randy. Hey, Jake. Thank you, Janet, for sending me a sticker. I appreciate it.
I need to eat them. Sweet potato fries are the best.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you can do with them little sweet potatoes.
Do this.
Oh,
I
that's
grew,
a spicy one, I bet.
I grew habaneros. This is an Anaheim chili pepper. Nothing. That's fine. Who wants me to eat it?
Oh, I do. Eat it, Jan. Eat it, Jen.
Nope.
She's not live. No way.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never tried those zucchini fries. That sounds good though.
Just a little zip. It's spicy than I thought.
Well, yeah.
But it's just an Anaheim chili pepper.
Uh-huh.
They're still spicy.
My son loves hot stuff, and I gave him one that I grew, and it put him to his knees.
Woo. Hey.
Same here, Joe. We're just now getting the cold weather. That's what I was saying at the beginning of my live. I was so excited. To,
All right, I'm gonna make something up.
yeah.
Eggnog, orange juice, cinnamon. Oh. It's a fall 50-50 smoothie. I've stunned everyone into silence.
Okay.
We're all the quiet listener now.
What is your old channel, quiet listener?
come, nobody's talking.
We're waiting for Quiet Listener to know what her old
No,
channel
but
is.
you got to keep talking.
Wait now.
And the chat's moving fast.
Do you guys want to see what Steve gave me? Aqua's Misfit?
What you got going on there? Oh, I see now. There's a cat.
What is
Okay.
that? Oh, that's a new mic. Nice. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I didn't see it, Rebecca. I'm sorry. Show me one more time.
Al's playing with his cat.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
There's my new mic.
Oh, that's really cool.
Does it change colors?
It does.
Ooh. I like that.
Because Steve did this. He said if it didn't work with our computer, that I was supposed to give it to Wendy at Willoway Ranch. Well, Ronald went online and found that they've got one that it's a combination that will work with the iPad, because I've been watching my videos and I'm talking loud, but it's not picking it up because it's kind of far away from me. So I'm now going to have a microphone for the iPad so people can hear me.
Joe, I answered that already, hon. I don't know that we're going to do Halloween this year because we're going to be at a camp. We're going to be at a camp the 28th or the 30th. So, usually, I don't know after we camp all weekend if we'll feel like going out that night. But she has a Harley Quinn outfit, or a kid's Harley Quinn outfit, not like, so, but yeah, that's yeah, we were gonna do her up. Actually, she did that last year, and I did her pigtails and put her a heart on her cheek and everything, and did her makeup. It turned out good. But Quiet Listener popped up here. Well, I have the free version of StreamYard, and so I only have 6 spots.
I'll
I'll
drop.
drop down.
Well, she left. Okay.
There you go.
I didn't mean to make
There.
somebody drop down. I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
It's
Oh,
okay.
Hello,
No.
Quiet Listener.
My old channel was Victoria May Life Unfiltered.
I
But
remember.
I made the mistake of trusting another channel's word when they told me I could use their TikTok countdown timers. And I had been using them off and on for over a year. And then I never heard from that person. They never gave me the opportunity to remove the videos or cut those parts out, nothing. I just got hit with strikes on every single video, which was a lot of them. And so YouTube took down my channel. So I'm starting over under my listener. So I just wanted to explain that it wasn't really something bad about me or that I did. I just made a horrible mistake of trusting somebody. And
I'm sure we've all done that once or twice before, so that's not uncommon.
but I do have old stickers because I had ordered. I had freshly ordered a bunch of stickers for that channel, and so I have a bunch of stickers. If anybody wants any, just email me and I'll send out these.
Cool.
I'll take one for sure, and I'll make sure I'll take a picture of it on my board and then be like, this person has a new channel at Quiet Listener. I hate that you had to start all over. That's terrible.
Yeah,
I know that would be
The
extremely
thing is,
frustrating.
I was this close to getting monetized at the time. I had 1,058 subscribers. I had 2,458 watch hours. So I was this close, but and it took me 5 years to get there.
My goodness.
I hope it don't take me 5 years to get there again, but it is what it is. I'm pretty laid back, easygoing, and I'm doing it just because I enjoy sharing my flutes, and I'm new at reading the stories, so I'm not real good at it, but some of those words in those books confused me to no end, but I get it all there.
My bad. I'm gonna drop your link.
But thank you for letting me come up. I'm going to drop back down so your friend can come back up. I just wanted to show the stickers and
Well,
explain.
you're my friend too. Obviously, you're here.
Oh, I'm new here though, and you know, so I am quiet listener. I like to sit in the chat and just kind of listen to y'all.
Okay. Well,
All right. Thank you for letting me come up, hon.
I know it's fun having a face with a name, and so I know I've been in your chat before, and you probably didn't know. Now you know who I am. So when I say me, you can see me. When I do my smiley face with the nerdy glasses, you'll know now. Of course, I don't have my glasses on today, but
And on chat night, which is Friday nights, is when I do the panel and chat. Anybody's welcome. Conversation isn't set in stone. It's just friends coming and hanging out and talking about whatever we talk about, as long as it's not politics. I try to have a laid back, non-confrontational,
confrontation. Right.
yeah, type of a chat. Sunday nights is obviously when I do the storytelling, flute playing sessions. But thank you for letting me come up and explain. Nice to meet everybody.
Well,
Thank
did
you.
anybody tell you about
you.
Carpenter's Self-Reliance? Same thing happened to him, but he got his channel back. Now, I don't know if it was because of strikes, but he had to do an appeal process and work at it for a few months.
They told me I was more than welcome to hire an attorney, but I'm on disability, and because I have degenerative arthritis throughout my spine, and so I don't have the kind of finances to do that. And it's really hard to find an attorney that's going to take on such a small little thing like YouTube and a person like me.
Well, it's small to them, but it's a big deal to us, huh?
Yeah, it is. But you know what I'm saying? It's just, one I financially can't do it, and two, it would be extremely hard, especially here in Washington State in the small area I live, to find somebody who would be willing to take that case on. So, it's no problem. I just start over. Y'all can help me grow. I'd appreciate that. I'm not the greatest YouTuber. I don't have fantastic videos and all of that. But and some consider me boring. But I'm laid
You've
back.
come to the right place. We're all common folk here, Victoria. So.
I'm laid back. I'm a clean speaker, not talking bad about nobody, but it's really hard to get on here and find channels where you don't hear a lot of vulgarity and negativity. So if you just
Toxicity,
want
yeah, for sure.
relaxation and calmness, then you'll find it over there. So anyway, I'm gonna let your other friend come back up, hon, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much for letting me come up. And
Well, I appreciate you for being here.
thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye.
So I dropped Quiet Listeners link in the chat if y'all are interested in going and checking her out. She's a kind soul.
Oh, she's an amazing lady. I've been following her forever, and that boils my blood to hear that somebody do that. Because if it's a countdown sticker from TikTok, nobody created it.
Well, let's all pray for Jesse's neighbor. Lisa just said that Jesse had a drop off because the neighbor hasn't been seen yet today, and normally he has walked his dogs twice by now, and he's not answering the phone or the door. So.
Oh
God, I hope he's okay.
Hopefully he's got a doctor's appointment, forgot to tell somebody, or
yeah.
So how exciting, Danny! I finally got my U.S. address.
Cool. I don't even know what that means, but means
But it's
I have
cool.
a U.S. So if you were to send me a package, instead of costing you $50 to send it now, it's only going to cost you $14. I have to
nice.
drive across into the U.S. to get my package, and they might ding me duty, but yeah.
It's not going to be as much as what it would for the shipping.
Well, Jesse and Lisa, to send the last box that I want was $80 or $90 US. Well, they could have done it for 14 to Ogdensburg, New York, which is literally an hour and 15 minutes from my house to where I pick up the package.
Sweet.
So, yeah.
Make a big difference.
Well, that's it. And even if they do charge me duty, it'll probably be like $20 per package or something like that.
Yeah.
As long as people put on there that it's a gift, I shouldn't have to pay tax. Because it's a gift.
Pancake.
So that's what I'm doing right now is on my computer. I'm editing my new address and
Pancake is on the way, Scott.
so I'm only going to go once a month. So let's kind of aim it for the last Friday of the month.
Okay, I
I
won't
think
say.
that's up to the post office, isn't it?
No, it normally takes within a week. Within the U.S., you pretty much get your package. So.
Everybody send him something on exactly the same day. When he goes down, he'll need to rent a pickup truck to bring it all back.
Yeah, I have a pickup truck, but every package that comes in costs me $7.
Oh God!
Wait, what?
Every package that I receive, because it's at a UPS store,
Oh, it's $7 for UPS.
they ding me $7 per package and then $7 per week to hold it. But it's still cheaper than $350 for a post office box.
Yeah, for international shipping.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, it is what it is. I'll try it. If it doesn't work, then I'll just stop getting stuff shipped there.
Well, here's the trick. This is what I found. We got a U.S. post office box. You can get the smallest one. And depending on the post office, they just put it in that other box that's bigger with the key. And then once that's full, they just keep it in the back. So it doesn't fix, delivered live. It didn't matter. They just keep them back there.
Yeah.
And
see, they wouldn't let me get a U.S. post office box because I don't have a U.S. address.
we'll make some friends in New York.
I have friends in New York. It just, I don't know. I don't get the whole. Are we all a little crooked or what?
No, I was just copying her.
Yeah, me too.
No.
All right, guys. I'm about to say a little prayer. So if you don't agree with that, you might want to jump off here. I'm about to say a little prayer though. So if y'all don't mind,
Let's do it.
Yeah. So, dear Heavenly Father, I want to pray right now for Jesse. We don't know what he's walking into. There's been a lot of things going on in his neighborhood, from robberies, theft, and everything. And we just pray that his neighbor is okay. And just watch over Jesse. Have your angels over Jesse and Lisa and his neighbor. We don't know what he's walking into. And we just want you to give him the strength and the guidance right now, Lord. And I want to raise up Tiny Tim to you, Tim Posey, as he has lost his father. And I just want you to give him the wisdom to know the way and the strength, Lord, to continue on. And Help him to know that we love him and we support him, and let him know that you're there in his life, and give him strength, Lord. And it's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
That's tough. I couldn't imagine. I mean, I know it's going to happen, but there's my mama right there.
Yeah, Mama's late again. Oh, gracious.
And that just, you know, we butt heads with our folks, because all of us at one point thought we knew better, but I just couldn't imagine. I know that's got to be difficult, losing a parent. I mean, I know it's inevitable, but it's just, I know that has to be difficult. I don't know personally, but I can imagine that has to be difficult.
I'm sorry, Lulu. Lulu also.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Lord, the Bible actually tells us to mourn at birth and to celebrate at death, and celebrate at the passing. And, and that's for a reason, because, some of us believe that, I know that there's an afterlife, and, so, depending on if, you're right with the Lord, and you're seeking his validation and going to the right one, you know what I'm saying, then we believe that, you'll have eternal life. And so that would be why we're celebrating at the passing. And that's why everybody thinks that I'm all morbid, because I have my skulls and their candy skulls and whatnot, which is actually a Mexican tradition. But I do see beauty in death, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. I try to remind myself that, those people are in a much better place now than they were when they were here. So I try to remember that. But I know even still, it's still hard, because you don't ever want to see somebody go. You want to hold on to them forever. But if you believe that you will see them again, it makes it a little easier, especially if you believe, like I do, that if they were right with the Lord, then they're not experiencing any pain or suffering, which we all know there's plenty of that here. So, yeah. They no longer have to prepare, because they're set to go. So that's a
Guaranteed
beautiful
it's not
thing.
40 degrees there. It's
Well, I
warm.
understand, Mama, you're at work, and that's what you do. It's probably what I should be doing, but, that's neither here nor there. Here I am on YouTube. I'm sorry, Mama. But I don't know. Everybody's left me on the panel. They've all been. Are you leaving me too, Jen?
And seeing if Hand Me Down Outdoors has been here, or if they just came in, and I'm going to say hi. They've been here. It's hard to watch the chat when you're in the thing. Hello. But I need to go make a phone call.
Yeah, I can't see the chat at the moment because my computer's off.
Well, I can do the cool thing where I'm looking through the chat and I can kind of see me through it. That's what I've been doing until I wanted to see all the lovely faces. Homestead in the Wood, D.
The only person we know with one tree.
Hey there, Doreen.
They're going to keep doing it until you change it, D.
No.
They're going to keep.
Cannot change it. No. Then I will just put formerly known as the One Tree D.
Well,
Homestead in the Wood. I like it. Well,
maybe
No,
maybe he should have did D, Homestead in the Wood.
I have the wrong.
Okay. Thank you for coming, Al.
Thanks for having me. See you guys. See you, Scott.
Bye,
See you,
Al.
Always good
Jimmy.
to see you.
See everyone at that.
Well, you know,
There's Chuck.
thank you,
Chuck.
Chuck.
You got to save me, Chuck. Come on, Chuck.
Come on up here. I've been praying and everything. The pastor's welcome.
Danny,
Danny prayed. It was
Danny's been preaching.
preaching it, praying it, summoned the preachers.
Yeah, right. Well, that's okay, you know, and there's some people that might not want to hear it, but maybe they need to hear it. You know, we all need to hear some good word every once in a while.
What do you mean, maybe? Of course they need to hear it.
Yeah.
Everybody needs good,
Exactly.
good news. Good times.
Good times. Go ahead and sing to us. Good times.
I want to thank you for the good times. I want to thank you for the bad times too. I want to thank you for the good times. I want to thank you for everything that we've been through. 'Cause you held us close, we stay together. Lord, what can we do? We've got to thank you for the good times. All good things come from you.
Woo!
It's hard sitting down singing. That's why you stand in choir. Did you know
Oh,
that?
that reminds me. I wanted to ask y'all what y'all thought about, you know, because a lot of people that I've shared my testimony with, since we were already going down this road, a lot of people that I've already shared my testimony with, as y'all know, I didn't always live like I live now. And so, so I am most definitely redeemed, you know, because I was redeemed from a place, you know, when you say saved, that puts a whole new perspective into things because, you know, I was about as down as low as you can get there. So everybody always asks me, do I go to meetings or anything like that to keep my, you know, sobriety or whatever? And I'm like, no, I meet with Jesus, you know what I'm saying? And but singing is what really like that's the way I feel most disconnected from the world and connected with the Lord is when I sing and do worship music. And so I was thinking about doing, since I have Tuesday talk, I was thinking about doing Thursday therapy. Of course, not running into procrastination Thursday. I would either do it before or after. However, I was thinking maybe from 8:30 to 10:30 in the morning or something like that, and that way I'm done in plenty of time, or 8:30 to 9:30 even. That way I'm done in plenty of time before Scott's live.
Early.
Okay, well, maybe after.
Yeah,
But
Danny.
but I was thinking about doing Thursday therapy, and it would be like me singing cover songs and stuff like that. You think that would be all right?
You do whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, you think anybody would be interested in that?
Yeah. I mean, there's
You-
people that are interested in everything.
Yeah. People
That's awesome to hear, Wick.
some people should be interested, but you never know.
Yeah. Well, you know, I know Sarah does that sort of thing, and I really enjoy going to hers, and she gets pretty good feedback. And I figured not everybody is going to want to hear it, but you know, if it can be a blessing to somebody, if somebody accidentally rolls in there and the spirit grabs them up, you know, like it does sometimes, you know, I mean, I would feel like that it was worth it all, you know, and that's kind of what I wanted to get on here and do. Like I felt a calling to, you know, because I have such a strong story, and while I don't talk about it very often, I feel like that would give me a foothold to be able to do that.
Yeah, that would be. I was thinking about doing a live. I'm thinking about doing a lot of live series and just never nailing it down because I got to do it when the kids aren't being noisy or Steve's here or Steve's not here because he works at home some of the time. So I don't know. It's just tricky. I was thinking about doing singing. Maybe we could be like good cop, bad dog.
Yeah.
And we could like alternate.
There's a lot of people.
We could be good Jen, bad Danny.
No. What were you going to say, Scott?
I just said there's a lot of people that are pairing up. So one week it'd be on Danny's channel, the next week it'd be on your channel, and you just alternate and you come up with a little script, and the two of you singing at once. I know for one I'd be there.
Singing at the same time doesn't work.
Yeah, not when you're streaming. It just won't do right.
We could even go 1, 2, 3, start singing at the same time, and it doesn't line up.
Okay, but
I want to thank you for the good times.
Did it line up? I don't know, maybe.
I can't play a radio without static, so I'm out. So that's why, the whole singing thing. Yeah, whatever. I'll take your word for
Yeah.
It's worth a
So
shot.
it'll be 6 years in January for me. Yeah. So 6 years sober in January. So that's pretty awesome. And there's like not a second that I've been like, oh gee, I wish I could destroy my life again. It's and I have to remind myself, because I oftentimes pick apart every little thing that's going on in my life, and I'm just like, wow, this should be so much better than it is. But then I have to remind myself like where I was, and it's a fine balance. I don't want to hold myself back because of where I was, but at the same time, I have to humble myself and remember, okay, this is where you were and this is where you are now. And you just need to be grateful for where, that you're even alive, like that's, that's kind of where I'm at. I don't want to be held back because of the things I've done. I don't want to limit my, expectations of myself and what I'm capable of because of what I've done. But at the same time, I kind of get ahead of myself with wanting things to be just a certain way. And I have to stop and remember, like, you are blessed to even be alive right now. Like, just stop, take a deep breath and be grateful, to be alive, to have life, to have all these blessings, because at one point I had nothing. You know what I'm saying? All thanks to myself, I had nothing. And now, because all thanks to the Lord, I'm like, I'm blessed.
Save it for Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying. Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds good.
So everybody in the back.
Yeah, I'm not worried about copyright. I'm not worried about copyright. All the copyright does is make it to where that can't be that one video can't be monetized. So I'm not worried about copyright claims. I mean, it's not going to hurt my channel. I mean, I don't think. That's what it says when it gives you a copyright claim anyway. It says that it does not affect your channel. All it is it means that video cannot be monetized. So
that's not even true. It can be monetized. You just might have to share some of the money with the artist if they want it.
Yeah.
See,
right.
If Travis Tritt wants to call me and say, I'd like a little more off that video that you put out.
You wish.
No, I got a copyright claim ID from Travis Tritt. It was awesome. That was that one copyright claim in that video that had all those songs. I got one claim. Call me Travis Tritt. I'll send you my number.
That's so
no,
funny.
it's still monetized, but you just might have to share. Unless they request for it to be removed, and then that's not good. Then that's a strike.
Yeah. Oh, is that what happens?
Yeah.
Hey, Felicia.
Claims are okay. Strikes
No
are bad.
worries. No worries. 36 years sober for me. When I look back over my life and think things over, I can truly say I've been blessed. That's great. Okay, yeah, I will definitely have time to read it. Do you need me to read it now, or you want me to read it when the live's over? When I was coaching wrestling, our record player broke, and someone needed to sing the national anthem. I got saved. One of my wrestling managers was a singer, so she sang. If she wasn't there, I needed to. Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
First of all, Record player.
Yeah, record player. I
That's
wasn't gonna go there.
I did it. I have a record player.
That does not sound fun, Rick. It does not sound fun to hunt in the rain and cold. Hey, Wendy, thank you for coming in.
Where'd Scott go?
I don't know.
Like not even an avatar. Whoop. There he is. Hey, Wendy.
Sorry, I'm talking to Miss.
Three strikes and you're out.
I'm talking to
Is he
Miss.
being funnier? I'm sorry, Scott.
No, I just said I'm talking to Miss Lisa behind the scenes.
Uh-oh, is everything okay?
She can't really see the house, but Jesse came to get a. Oh,
Well, they need to go in a window or a back door or something.
yeah, no. They're doing that. They're just standing out front now, so she doesn't know anymore.
Yeah.
Just that, say a prayer because he's not standing with them. So.
Well, I hate that.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike and Bobby. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you letting it run. Well, hopefully everything's okay.
G'day, Tony. Yeah, if you saw Tony, but somebody came knocking on the door. I guess one of their neighbors hasn't been seen yet today, and that's very unusual. So Jesse's over trying to see if they can help find him.
Do you know if they called the fire department or the police? They do wellness.
Yeah, they'll do wellness, but she wasn't sure what they're yet because she's in the house.
Right.
So
Well, your turn to sing, Danny.
there you go.
Danny, where'd she go?
Oh, she just went.
Me?
Your turn to sing. I sang my song. Sing your theme song.
I don't have a theme song.
We'll make one up right now.
On the spot now.
What I did. Just made it up. Danny Day's Homestead. Yeah, I'm no first floor audio. I can't do it.
No, I can't do it.
Danny Days. Danny Days. It's got it like, how's that? That feels like you. Danny Days. Danny Days. We got the homestead girl. We got the Alabama sweetness. We got Danny Days.
Oh.
Alabama sweetness.
Come learn from the error of my ways with Danny Days.
Oh, that's what I'm talking. Start writing it down.
Exactly.
Start writing it down. See you around. Quick. Crickets. Oh, yeah, it was quiet for a second. I'm going to eat some crickets. I got more. Who
You're
wants
eating crickets.
Your mom said crickets because we were all quiet. And I said, I have crickets.
I can't do the cricket noise. Eric can. He can do it real good. It sounds just like a cricket's in the house. Like he can do it.
That's creepy.
Yeah, he is pretty creepy.
I hope he doesn't watch this.
Or maybe he did watch.
Yeah, that's Jen's bug out food is the crickets.
The skipper is here. The newest maniac.
G'day, Skipper.
Woohoo! Danny Days, passing the time away. Fellowship with the family we love. Good times are always here at Danny Days.
Danny Days, Danny Days, Danny Days.
That's Tony wrote, or maybe Joni. I don't know. Yeah, and put some.
Okay,
flute-
we'll do it. Where are
some
you
flute-
at? She can play us a song right quick.
Get up
Might
here.
as well. We're
Who?
here. Victoria. She said she could. Hey, greetings from Canada. I love my Canadian friends.
After Service Adventures Canada. I'm gonna have to go back and check out people after because I can't click it now.
I hear the internet's real bad there.
In
Mine-
Canada, Arkansas.
I'm so sad about Shane. That made me really
Yeah.
sad.
That was.
Well,
He's still around though.
you know, I called that coming up. He just YouTube is a dog eat dog world, and unfortunately, there she is.
Can't let it get to you.
Well, you
No.
can go ahead and finish what you were saying.
No, you guys can go ahead. I'll mute. I know my place. I'm just the pretty.
No. Yeah,
pretty
your place is to finish saying what you were going to say.
Well,
It's
That's
a
the
dog
way-
eat dog world.
I had to do it, guys. I had to do it. You're all sitting there going like, "Oh no, did his internet crash? What's he doing?"
I want to hear this beautiful flute.
Okay.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Very beautiful. And the cool thing is on my iPhone, when I hold my hand up to the speaker, it blows air. You can feel it.
That's,
Because the sound, comes out of the speakers. I could feel it. That was super
oh, that's cool.
It's crazy.
I'm not crazy.
Okay.
It was real.
I have 3 separate flutes that I play. This is my original one, and they all have a different sound. My dog don't like this one. He's sitting down there whining.
They hear in like 10 octaves higher than we do. That's what they say. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just this one F key that he don't like. The other one is a G, and my large one is a large bore bass D flute, which is, I don't know if I can get the whole thing in the picture, but this is my
Hello.
large.
Hi there, little fella.
That's my great nephew, Mateo.
Hey, Mateo.
He's a camera hound. I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah, well, us beautiful people, we tend to like being in front of the camera.
This one, the guy tried his best to make this was specifically made for me, and he tried his best to make it small enough for my fingers. I've got really small hands, but the flute itself is so big around, and then the holes are quite large, so I have a hard time
Yeah.
not making it squeal at me.
I think it's awesome you can do that. Let's hear it.
That's all 3 flutes. I gotta
Very
get
relaxing.
really
I'm gonna be over. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
over here in my live, like.
Yeah, that's a whole purpose of my Sunday night ones is just so that people can turn it on and turn the volume down and listen to it to sleep to. You can hit that. The story I'm reading right now, though, I'm having issues with because there's a lot of, if the person's sensitive, there's a lot of things in the story that I had a hard time saying it.
Yeah.
You know, it was the N word in this story. And so I didn't want to say that word. So I changed it to Negro. It's the closest because I didn't, I don't like that word myself. So
Yeah.
it made it really uncomfortable. But I'm going to try to finish out this book. And there's words in there that honestly, Mateo, that that's honestly words I have never seen before. So when I'm coming across them, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know
You're
what
not gonna help me pronounce this. This is how it's spelled.
What are you reading? Is it like Tennessee Williams or something?
it's called. 1,000 White Women, and it's not necessarily white women. There's women of all nationalities in the story. But what it is, in short, it's a story about the Cheyenne chief goes to the president and he petitions for 1,000 white women in exchange for horses because they're trying to bring back what they lost in their women and children. And so they want 1,000 white women as wives to bear children for them and, to assimilate them into the white man culture. And I love that drum. Oh my God.
I got this at a power. It's real.
Oh my God. I love that. My friend, that's where I got this flute was a friend of mine, a Native American lady I have on. Her name is Sarah. Her channel is Alley Cat Prepared Life.
Cool.
If you don't like vulgarity, I would suggest be cautious going to her channel. She's a wonderful lady, beautiful personality. I get along with her great, but she speaks a little bit different than I do.
Yeah.
But if you want to trum around with me, I can play a little and you can play a little.
It won't line up, but we can.
Hey, we'll do our best.
All right, here we go.
Awesome. I love the sound of that drum. That's beautiful.
Exciting. We need to, this is kind of what I have in mind for the Thursday therapy. That's what I'm wanting to do. It's just like, I mean, I don't have to be the only one singing. We can have people come up, you know. I just want to keep the you know, the feel, the vibe, the same type of, you know, just peaceful, clean, you know, just that sort of thing.
Sounds good.
Oh,
It's
hi,
great.
sweetheart.
Hi.
Aren't you precious? You're just the sweetest little thing.
That's Jen's mini-me.
My mini me.
Mimi. Hi, Mimi.
Mini-me. Mini-me.
Mini
Mini
me.
me.
Her name is Emma.
Mini. Yep. She's cute. She's just adorable.
Just like Jen.
All
I
right,
just want
hon.
to pinch your cheeks.
I just squeeze her until her eyes pop. All right. Well, thank you for letting me come up and share my music with you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the drum playing along with me.
Oh,
And you guys have an awesome day. I got to get to this little guy. He's a
Okay.
handful.
Well, thank you. We won't be up here about 15 minutes more. So, well, thank you for coming up here twice.
Thank you.
I'm pretty excited about that Moundville trip, the 28th through the 30th. When I was telling y'all it's an archaeological park, that's what it is. You know, that's where I learned for the first time. You know, that's where we went on a field trip there when I was younger, and that's where I saw, you know, skin in the hide for the first time and things of that nature. That's what it is. It shows, you know, how the Native Americans lived and everything. And it's very educational, and it's just an all around good experience. They have like a little museum there where you can walk through and get an idea. For the kids who don't know, you can see what their attire was like, what it was made from, the skills and trades they had, and you know how they went about doing the things that they did. And it's very educational, and it you feel a certain way. It's like there's a feeling in the air there, you know, and it's just like it draws me in. I'm just like, I like this, you know.
I love them. Are you guys
yeah.
dressing up? You dress up old timey?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we will or not, but I love watching the dances and everything, you know, and the ones with the bells. I love it. I get chills whenever I see them dancing and stuff. I just think it's on a whole nother level.
So is it
It's
more
like
of,
it's a mixed emotion with happiness and sadness. You know, it's just like there's just a sense of respect there, you know, just for their culture in general.
so it's more of like a powwow, like a Native American thing. It's not like a pioneer days kind of a thing.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
just Native American.
Don't
Yep.
dress.
Yep.
Nope. That would be cool to go to though. Jingle dresses, yeah.
Yeah, jingle dresses. So I don't know if anybody else likes seeing that sort of thing, but
Oh yeah. I mean, look at Wendy at Willow Ray Ranch.
Bless it. Well, it is kind of it's a culture that's kind of lost on us. There's not much education about it anymore, or that culture. So it's sad. But that's why I like go into those things where you can be educated on like how they lived and everything and their culture. I mean, it's good to know. It's good to know that there are other cultures. You know, we get wrapped up in this fast technology and we're spoiled, you know, and we don't like like especially the younger generations, they've never even been taught besides seeing pictures in a book. But when you get to see hands-on, it's a little more, it makes it more real to you rather than just reading it out of a text. You know, it makes it, you get a visual, and that's how I was always able to learn better, was through a visual. When you see that, I don't know what it's called, the head, the headdress and the whole, get up, it makes it real to you when you see, okay, this is all the materials it took to make this one outfit, and
Right.
I know I was sad I didn't win any of those.
So yeah,
I
my
really wanted me a basket.
Native American pine needle baskets, and he is actually 1/16 Native American. And that's a I mean, case. Hi. So it's just pine needles and raffia.
Hey, Emma.
Those are awesome. Rebecca,
Hey, go,
you,
Scott.
you see she has her hat on.
Come on now.
Nice hat.
It's a beautiful fall day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's cold. Told you.
Yeah, you're not your mother's daughter. No.
It's warming up. I think it's like 52 now.
Oh, God. We're still in the 40s. I think we'll hit 50 today.
Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
He's talking Fahrenheit.
Oh.
Yeah. I went to school. I know both. I can do both right off the top of my head.
Okay, what's the conversion rate? I always forget.
Byron says, yay,
double-
Emma.
Double it, add 32.
Double it, add 32.
And that
Excuse me.
within a degree. So your 32 is my 0. Your
Right.
50 is my 10 plus 10. So yeah.
Cool. Haha, get it?
Cool.
Oh, cool, Janet. Oh, sorry.
Rebecca said she loves that you're wearing your hat.
Yeah, and I love my hat. It's awesome.
Jamie said hey too. Everybody loves singing some Emma.
Yeah. Ow. I just suggested your channel to my teacher, my language arts teacher.
Are you advertising
I
me?
mean, not my language arts. But, yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. I'll take all the subs I can get, even if it's your English teacher, math teacher. I'm sorry.
That's even better.
Yep.
You should have thought
She's,
that one, Emma.
her and my social studies teacher are fighting for my favorite teacher of the year podium. So, yeah.
So they're all gonna sub trying to be the favorite teacher, huh?
Maybe.
It's a pretty hat on a pretty young lady. Oh.
Aw, thank you.
Hey, Tree Haven. It's good to have you here. We're
Byron.
about 10 minutes until stopping time. I got to save my hours on the.
Oh,
I'm
man.
talking about doing more streams, and I'm already looking at, I don't know, maybe having to buy StreamYard because I might go over my 20 hours. But
We could just do it on my channel.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I only have 200 watch hours. 200.
You do what now?
I only have 100 watch hours.
200.
Yes,
Ouch.
200. Because I don't do lives.
Well, everybody needs to run Jen's playlist.
You got to start doing live, Jen.
I got to
That's
start.
how you're gonna get your numbers.
I got to start sending out more pancakes.
Yeah, she made pancakes. She said she was going to squish them into envelopes and send them to us.
I'm doing it, just not to Canada. I don't want it to sit there for a month.
Well, I'm going to poke holes in a box and send you some kittens in return, okay?
Wait, what? No, we're not giving her any kittens.
I don't want any kittens.
They
Oh,
gotta go somewhere.
They can go to our neighbors, all except for the tiger stripe
If
one.
they go to our neighbors, they'll end up right back here, and the next group will be having kittens in our carport. That's where it probably came from to begin with, was our neighbors.
Emma, mama said that she was going to at least put it in a box with air holes. She could have said shove it in an envelope, but she's not going to do that.
That's right. I'll
True.
put it in there with bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap.
And a piece and a round ball of yarn, so it has something to play with. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can barely open their
They're
eyes.
not but like this big.
You can't send them alone. They'll starve.
they'll be fine.
Well, you may be going with them.
Yeah. No, she'd
Okay,
be
cool.
way too expensive to ship.
Overnight. Amazon Express. All right.
Yeah.
Prime, Amazon Prime. Okay, here's a story. So I walk down our basement stairs, and the door is open, and there's a cat in our basement. I was like, get out of here! There's a cat. This is a random neighborhood mountain cat, not a mountain lion.
Mountain cat.
Cat in our basement. We've
How
couches.
did it get in there?
The kids left the door ajar when they put their bikes in, you know.
Of course.
Children throwing them under the bus, the struggle bus.
Naheen in a jar. I don't know. That's terrible.
There's a cat in our basement.
Is it still in there?
No, it ran out right away.
After she started running at it like a mad woman, saying, it ran away for its
It had
life.
probably just pushed the door open and come in when I was coming down the stairs, and because it was right by the door, and it just went. Meow.
Thank you, Joe. Yes, everybody have a great day and smile. That's good. Good.
No, he wants to capture us.
I bet one of your kiddos brought the cat in hoping you wouldn't find him, Byron says.
Probably what I would have done.
They've named it Claus.
That's funny.
Yeah.
They've named it. That means it's staying, right?
Mm-hmm. It can eat mice out there all it wants by the wood pile and the post and whatever it wants.
Well, that's originally why we kept our cats, was because, you know, well, when we found Coop, we were in the chicken coop, we were like, well, you know, we could keep him around. We do have, you know, a cotton field next door, and it might help with mice or any of that, snakes and all that good stuff,
It
because
has
we do
helped.
live in the country, you know.
They have brought him many
Lizards.
dead
He
things.
kills lizards too. Yes.
No,
You know,
Spiders.
I don't like lizards that much, but
I do. They're cute. Hey,
anywho,
what the fuck?
what'd you say?
I don't.
Anyhow, yeah, but then we found another one with a broken leg and a chopped off tail, and we ended up rescuing her too. She's fine now. She's fat and fluffy. You know, she recovered and her tail healed, and she's a little over a year now, so she's perfectly healthy and fat. I got her fixed, and she's getting fat. She's really fat for an outside cat, because you know usually they have a wilder, scrawnier look because they're outside cats, but she's so spoiled. Like,
Yes. And Coop, he has more of the outside cat look. He gets into a lot of trouble.
yeah,
And then we got another cat. Well, we didn't really get her. She just wandered up. Had kittens. Coop. They disappeared because she moved them. And then she just recently had another litter. And they're in the newspaper box.
yeah. Coop is
Well,
he's something else. He's a cat, but he's really a dog. You know what I'm saying? He just don't know when to quit. I gotta take him to the vet. So yeah.
Oh, hello, Peyton.
Yeah, Peyton hadn't been here the whole time, and then you show up. Peyton just appears out of nowhere. No, but so we're about to hop off here. Are you done with your schoolwork?
With everything that's not the to-do list, and you just have to check on it.
Oh, yay. Fun stuff. Okay. Well, we're going to hop off here, and I'm going to check schoolwork and then check some yeah, and then check schoolwork and make some lunch, whatever.
Toodles.
Oh well, thank y'all for coming up.
Emma, I need you to email my Connor because he's not doing his schoolwork. You guys,
Unacceptable.
I think you guys are close, right? Like 6th, 7th grade?
I'm in 6th.
6th grade? Yeah, he's in 6th grade.
Do we need to email a picture of her A honor roll certificate on the wall and say, "You're never gonna get this if you don't do your work"?
Yes. Nah, he just, yeah, no. Girls are
So
always,
do you homeschool them as well?
I do, yeah. But
And you've got 3 kids, don't you?
do. So I'm doing kindergarten, 3rd grade, and 6th grade.
Woo!
Yeah.
Do you do all of or is it like me, how I do, where pretty much the curriculum is already laid out? You just have to check it and turn it in and all that good stuff. Do you have to teach it to them?
In, you just tell the school board that you're homeschooling your kids, and you can do whatever you want. I know.
See, I worried about doing it like that because I didn't want to end up, and then getting down the way and her not having the accredited hours she needed or whatever. And I don't know anything about any of that. So I just it's like a public school, except for it's online instead of having to go to a public school.
Yeah, we need to do that. What is that?
Well, they have one for each state. Mine is called Alabama Connections Academy, and it's free.
Okay.
So it's just like public school, it's free, except for you don't have to buy supplies for the whole classroom. You just have to buy supplies for your kid. So that's nice.
It was like in California, we were in with a charter school, and they did all the record keeping, and we had money to buy curriculum, and we could still do whatever we wanted, whichever curriculum we wanted, and the state paid for it. But this is different, right? This is like their curriculum.
K-12 is one as well, what the flock says. She did K-12 for a little while, and that was when they were doing virtual school because of the C word. And that's what she did was K-12. And it was all right, but I think I like this program better. But what you can do is I had like 9 different ones to choose from. I called all over and got information. You can look them up though. Look up online public school and in the state of so and so, because like mine is specifically Alabama Connections Academy for Alabama. So you can look up online public schools for my state or whatever. And I just read, each of them will have like ratings and people who talked about their experience and stuff like that. And some of them, there's always going to be that one bad egg that's just like, the only complaint I have with the program, like, she doesn't have a social studies book. I don't like that. I don't like that she doesn't have a history book. So she has to click on a link and access an online book, which I don't like. I would rather her have a physical copy. Because even me, when I go back and check her work and I'm like, okay, let's go back in the lesson and check this. And it's like, you can't even find it. You've got to click on a link that goes to another link to find the chapter, and try to hunt for it. And it's like, why would you not just give us a physical copy of a book? But
like they do with math.
Yeah, they sent the math book, which to me makes no sense. That's just the opposite. You can look up a YouTube video on how to solve a problem, but you can't really. I would rather have the physical copy of a history book than I would a math book, So anywho, but it's overall pretty good. She does really well with it, and it's laid out. There's a planner like every day. It has what you're going to do for that day. If you're past due on anything, it'll say past due lessons. You got to do those first. But they pretty much organize it out. So she has something to do in every subject every day, and it'll give you reminders when you have like live lessons and things like that.
And if you have a 2-day lesson, which I had 2 today, except for the 2-day lesson, for some reason, my Spanish 2-day lesson, they put it as a 3-day lesson. Like they made it to where it's on Wednesday instead of Tuesday, which makes no sense, but I had 2 2-day lessons, so it made it to where I don't have to do that one today, or I could do half of it today and half of it tomorrow.
Well, that makes it easier.
Yeah. And tomorrow I only have 3 lessons to do, and today I had 5, I think, including the 2-day lessons.
And you get to pick your electives. She had a choice from art or Spanish. and computer science.
Yeah.
So there's different options for. I didn't get to take Spanish until I was in 9th grade, and she's taking it in 6th grade.
Yeah,
So-
it's not exactly the easiest thing, but it's okay. I know hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all those. Yeah.
All of them.
What's next? 7, 8, 9, 10.
12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Come on now.
Come on now. Get up on your studies.
Get it. Get Spanish. Get your banjo Spanish.
You need to get that Spanish studying in. Get on now.
I only took 9th, 10th, and 11th grade.
Yeah.
But it's very useful. It's very good.
Well, and see, that's what I'm saying, Robin. I'm her learning coach. So I don't really have to be her teacher. The only time she actually meets with a teacher from each of her classes, that's why she has a live every day at 11. So like Monday is what live?
It's history.
Okay, so she has history live Monday, and then math live Tuesday, and then it'll be English, whatever, for each subject she'll have. So she actually gets
tomorrow,
to interact with
English.
her teacher, and she gets to interact with other students as well. So that's pretty good, because they can sit there and chat on the chat box, and they get to sit in class together, because
And
it'll
sometimes
show
share a
their little
screen,
pictures as
get on
well.
mic, talk to each other, see each other. It's really nice.
Yeah, but I don't have to teach her at all. What it is, it'll have a lesson, and then at the end of the lesson, it'll have an assessment. Or like when they're done with all of the lesson or whatever, they'll have a quiz or a test or whatever. But I don't really have to teach her much of anything. I just go in there and I check her work and make sure she did it all, and look it over and everything. But I don't teach her, I mean, unless she's not understanding something and she specifically says, "Hey mom, I'm having a hard time with this," then I'll go Google it and learn it myself so that I can teach her. No, but seriously, some of the stuff like the math they do in 6th grade now, I'm like, I was doing this in college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some of this they're supposed to be doing in high school
and in college.
and in college.
And
they're
she's
teaching
doing
it to
that
me
in
now.
6th grade. Okay, but anywho.
That's great. You'll be able to graduate, when you're 15 or 16 and be done.
If she wanted to, she could. Like she could work. Cause that's another thing. You get to set your own pace. Like we're just
Yeah.
going by the planner so she doesn't get overwhelmed. But if she wanted to finish all of this year's work, she could.
Yeah, if I wanted to do all of next week's work and this week's work in this week, I could.
That sounds
Or
cool.
if I wanted to do next year's work, well, actually, I can't get a month ahead of the planner, but still, if I wanted to get a month ahead, I could get a month ahead.
Not the month ahead of the planner, but all your assignments are already in each class. You can click on it and see
Yeah.
all your assignments for the rest of the year. So they might not be on the planner, but if you wanted to complete the rest of your year's worth of school, you could. And then you would just apply for 7th grade and you would move on from there.
Yep.
That's how that works.
Here he
Yeah.
is.
Hey.
Awkward.
You're cutie. Well, I can say it. It's not awkward for me. You're so cute. She's like, Mom.
So she's in 6th grade and she does online school. So I'm going to hook you up, and not with her, but with school.
That's all bad. We're leaving. Bye.
School.
I'm just kidding.
Back over to you. All right, welcome to my live, everybody. They say do your schoolwork.
All right. Hey, Brutal Bob, thank you for coming in. We're just closing it up here. I had the hardest time getting my kids to stay on task, even with digital learning from their school. Well, Emma doesn't have a choice, and maybe it would be more difficult if I had more than one, but she's the only one I have, and so
She's so good. Look at you.
it's Excel or else. Do you want to eat? No, I'm just kidding.
No, in this house, it's more like, do you want to play video games?
Right. Obviously, I'm not going to withhold food, but you know, we do have rules, and and then if you don't follow the rules, there's consequences. Obviously, if you want to be able to do the things that you want to do, then you handle your responsibilities, and that's that.
Yeah.
Basically.
With age comes responsibility, and in order to have privileges, you have to handle your responsibilities.
Keep it in the
Oh,
wrong.
Jen left. She doesn't like being
Keep it
responsible.
in the wrong. I just keep hitting the wrong button. I know how to get back quicker now. Did you see Linda Peterson graduated from then college the same year? That's awesome.
Yeah. And see, that's kind of what it was like when I was teaching Eli. He doesn't stay focused as well. Emma's pretty good at that though, but she has the mindset that as soon as I get this over with, I can do something that I want to do. So she's not gonna try to put it off and put it off. She's gonna go ahead and get it done. That way she can
So I
have
can
free
play
time.
game, go to PBS Kids.
Yeah, she likes to watch PBS Kids. They have like shows on there, and she learned about what'd you learn about yesterday with the
Narwhals.
narwhals and two-horned
There's
narwhals.
there's a such thing as a two-horned narwhal, and I did not know this.
What?
But the horn of a narwhal is basically just a left tusk,
Yeah.
and it's just a tooth.
Yeah.
Just a tooth that grows extra long, just like tusks. But there's a such thing as two-horned narwhals. It's a rare case where both the teeth grow long.
That's awesome.
And it's supposed to be 1 in 500 narwhals that get the two.
I've never heard of. Okay, what show was that on, please?
That was Wild Kratts.
I was gonna say Wild Kratts. Do you also
And you
watch?
can find it on PBS Kids. Like if you're like us and you don't have cable to be able to watch those type of shows, you can go on pbskids.com and they have.
And there's games, videos, Wild Kratts, and Odd Squad.
Odd Squad.
Those are my.
Not telling me anything. I'm a member of PBS Kids. Subscriber. Do you watch Psy Girls? That's a really good show.
I don't watch that one. I don't expand far from the Odd Squad and Wild Kratts.
Well, check out Psy Girls because it's real kids and cartoon, kind of like Wild Kratts, kind of like, well, Odd Squad doesn't have a cartoon, but it's really good. It's real kids doing science.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We don't like real kids.
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
do.
kidding.
My kids, when they were little, I don't want to watch Odd Squad because it's not a cartoon. And then I'm like, you're watching it. And then they love it. But it's real kids. Or then when Wild Kratts is over and it goes to the real guys, they're like, click. I'm like, you got to watch the real part where they see the real animal. No, they just want the cartoon.
Yeah. I watch the beginning sometimes, but once it gets to the end, I skip to the next video.
You got to see the animal.
What's at the end?
At the end, it's basically just summing it up, just being like, in conclusion.
You
But
don't
it's them.
watch the summary?
But the introduction basically says the same thing, just introducing it.
Jen says you're missing a lot of facts there.
You're missing real people. Members of Boomafoo. That was a good show.
I do.
Wait, what?
Same guys.
Is that the same guys?
Yes.
What?
Wait, what show?
Zabumafoo.
Boomafoo.
I have no. That sounds like a weird name.
He was a lemur.
He was a lemur, and sometimes he was a puppet, and sometimes he was real. But it's what's their faces from Wild Kratts. I'm pretty sure.
That can't be the same guys. That's got to be like their sons or something.
No, they're
that was forever ago.
I am. They're in their 50s now.
Yeah,
They do look pretty old. The Wild Kratts do. I'm just saying. They
that's
do look
not
that
old.
They're getting up there, but they're still going. That's why they turned into cartoons.
Oh, we just got word from Lisa. Thank you for the prayers, Danny and everyone. Fire truck and ambulance at the house now, but no one in a hurry. So it seems more than likely the neighbor has passed. That's terrible. Well, I hope I hope that Jesse is okay. I know he gets all in a tizzy. Us people who like to have things in control, and there's things going on that you can't control, it's hard. It's difficult.
But that's a good neighborhood, though, to catch it on the same day. Hopefully, that he perhaps didn't come outside. So maybe it was just one day.
Hopefully.
And on that note,
Right. We're leaving now. But all right. Well, I thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate you all. Thank you, Jen.
Bye.
I'm gonna go make a paper unicorn hat to put on my friend's llamas, farm llamas.
She does that. Yeah, that makes sense.
It was Vanessa Kitty.
All right, guys. See ya.
Bye, everyone.
Have a terrific rest of your Tuesday. Peace.
Oh, I love that guitar.